is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Welcome, Jack.
Good afternoon.
You look surprisingly fresh after your shenanigans.
I always ensure that I'm good by 2 p.m. on a Monday.
You're a good boy.
It's lots of time to become good.
That's true. I'm surprisingly fresh myself after hosting a slumber party for 3 cheeky squirrel little girls.
Do you wish you stuck to your word of banning sleepovers for good?
You know what? It was fine because I went and got a blow wave on Friday and my hairdresser gave me the tip. They've got the best advice ever of anyone. I mean, we should have a resident hairdresser here to just sort out our lives. And I mentioned to her that the slumber party was coming up. She goes, I'm going to give you a tip. It's going to change your life. I was like, I'm all ears. So, you know, when little girls or boys or whoever is sleeping over at your place don't want to go to sleep, that's a given.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go in, 10 p.m, 11 p.m, come on, go to bed. They don't. What you do is you sit in the corner on your phone or with a book, and then every time they make a noise, you go, shh, shh, shh. Come on, go to sleep, please. Go to sleep. I thought, I'm going to give this a go. She goes, it's a miracle. They just go to sleep. It's like within 5 minutes. And I was like, yeah, right. You haven't met my daughter. Literally 11 minutes, they were out.
I would be so mad if I was pegged, though. Like, go away, Mum.
Listen, the choice is either me calmly on a chair or me losing my mind and calling their parents and telling them to come pick it up. So you choose. You choose. There's the ultimatum, but there's the tip of a lifetime for a slumber party.
Sit in the corner.
Sit in the corner. Eventually, you give them fair warning.
Okay.
Look, fair warning, Ash Williams is coming up on today's show. He's one of my favourite people. He has a life that I have never seen anyone else live. His stories are,
They're
second
nuts.
to none.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Say g'day.
Talk to me, Amber from Perth.
Hi, how you going?
Good. How was your weekend?
It was great.
What'd you do?
Busy
Yeah.
with kids. Everyone's getting their birthday parties in, so rushing around to those, but had lots of fun. And then I went to Moulin Rouge the musical.
And
So good.
so good. What's your favourite song from Moulin Rouge?
With all the pink, I have to say, you got to go with Lady Marmalade.
Yes,
It's a
of
tune.
course, of course. Speaking of pink, you've got a pink voucher coming to you. It's a Priceline one. It's got your name on it, Amber. Go crazy.
Awesome.
Good on you. Thank you so much for calling to say g'day. Tony, what did you get up to this weekend?
My daughter visited in the Defence Force. I haven't seen her for a while, so it was beautiful. A few cocktails, a lazy brunch, threw in a movie.
Has she been there long enough for you to have a big fight?
Definitely not. That's with her sister.
There's always one epic fight, isn't it? My big thing is that adult kids and parents really shouldn't spend too long together. It's beautiful for a short amount of time, but everyone's moved on.
I'm hearing you.
Yes. Priceline voucher for you, Tony, you gorgeous creature. Linda, what was your weekend like?
Hi, Chrissy. Oh, busy. I'm still getting over it. Running around with the kids for swimming lessons and jiu-jitsu. Then we were lucky enough to have Dad at home on Sunday, and we went to the art museum. It was beautiful. We spent some time together.
Oh, how nice.
Linda's really good at parenting. Far
You're
out.
so good at it, Linda.
I try. It's very hard. I work throughout the day, in the afternoon, every weekday in the afternoons, and your show just lifts me, Chrissy. I love it.
Oh, Linda, you're a miracle. I'm going to give you 2 Priceline vouchers.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
Yes,
For
2
what
for you,
Mama
my
for.
girl. Yeah, oh my.
So appreciate it.
Oh my God, you need every
Let's give her
single
3.
Let's give you 3, Linda. You got 3.
Oh, my God.
Can we do that?
Fine. Thank you.
We're not allowed to do that, but we just did because we're crazy
oh, my
like
goodness.
that. Good on you,
Thank
Linda.
you.
Thank you so much for saying g'day. And thank you for your kind words. There's not enough kind words in the world. And so when you give them out so freely, it's a beautiful thing.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
No one, especially women of a certain age, should ever feel invisible, disconnected or unimportant. Priceline Pharmacy celebrates you and all your uniqueness at every age because at Priceline, it's always a festival of you.
Head in store or online at priceline.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
If you're a long-time listener, which means any time in the last 6 weeks, you may have remembered that I was having a chat with a girl in Adelaide and she had a big foot, a size 10 foot, and I said, you can have all my shoes. I'm getting rid of shoes. Anyway, I went home and I checked, and actually the shoes that I was giving away wasn't a size 10, they're a size 12.
Bigger.
A lady's size 12. So sadly, they would not fit her, but they're beautiful shoes. Look at these gorgeous espadrilles.
A low sensible heel, if you will.
Correct. I've brought them all in. That's very sort of Saint-Tropez.
Yeah.
Strappy black. Anyway, I brought them all in and I was thinking I want to give them away to somebody because it's probably about $1,000 worth of shoes in there that I've barely worn. But who is a size 12? And I remembered I'm basically looking for a Cinderella. The story of Cinderella is someone leaves a shoe and magically this shoe fits this woman. But I think I might be looking for a Cinderfella.
Oh, okay.
In this situation. And the reason I'm saying that is because I sold a pair of shoes a few years ago. Cinderfella, is it you? Sold a few pairs of shoes a few years ago on eBay, maybe 15 years ago, a long time ago. And because I've got a big foot, and a lot of men have a big foot. Some men like to wear women's shoes, and both of the pairs of shoes that I sold on eBay were sold to men. And they said to me, you know, as the buyer, can you please send it to this PO box address? It was all cloak and dagger.
Okay, so you were discreet about it.
Of course, because I just didn't realise. Of course,
yeah,
that's how you're going to buy shoes. If you're a man and you like to wear women's shoes sometimes, you know, it's not acceptable. Society says no, that you rock up and, you know, to the store and buy them. So, of course, you're buying them on eBay and getting them sent secretly. So if you're listening and you're a size 12, if you like wearing women's shoes, you're going to know what size you are. If you're a size 12, I've got some gorgeous shoes here. And you are my Cinderfella.
The Cinderfella's wardrobe will be stocked.
Look at that. It's not even worn. Like the label isn't even worn off. These are gorgeous. I think I might have worn these for
You're giving QVC again, and I love it.
I totally am. I feel like, can we organise this?
Go straight into that QVC role.
I'm going to make some phone calls.
Yeah, let's do it.
So these, I think I wore on the runway for the Priceline.
Oh, yeah.
Catwalk thing. So I've literally worn them once for a few hundred metres. I know that this is a sensitive topic, and you absolutely have our guarantee of discretion. The best way to go about this bag of size 12 shoes is send us a message on Instagram, The Chrissy Swan Show on Instagram. I get it or Jack gets it. That's all that will get it. And then you can tell us how you want to do this. If you want to pick them up if you're in Melbourne, or if you want them sent to a PO box, you know how you want this done, Cinderfella, and we are your humble servants.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's clickbait.
You know, nothing brings out irrational anger to strangers than the line, I'm so good looking, ...
And if you know you are, don't say it.
I just don't understand the statement.
It's bizarre.
So sometimes there's ones about women that go, I'm so good looking that I can't get ahead in my job, or I'm so good looking that girls don't like me, or all of that. This one's about a guy, I'm so good looking, women beg me for attention, but I'd rather hang with my dog. So this guy,
you.
Here are the obnoxious. I mean, I just can't. I mean, maybe that's what we need to evolve to. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's right.
There's a difference between self-love,
and
then just being a dude.
Or there's a difference between confidence.
Yeah.
I just don't think it matters what you look like.
It's
is
like
the thing.
Beyond arrogance.
Yeah. So here are some other great lines out of it. His mum says that he has a face people want to look at. He says, I know that I'm really good looking. His name's Marco. I know that I'm really good looking. He says, my best attribute is my smile, as well as the combination of curly hair and blue eyes. He's talking about himself. He goes, it really works.
I realise what the problem is here, I think.
What is it?
The fact he started off with, my mum has told me. He has obviously been one of those kids since he was 5, has been told he's amazing at everything, and then also been told he's the best looking ever, and then that's just stuck with him. I think it starts with the parents sometimes.
I think it does too, and I don't think we should tell our kids, know your place, you're nothing special. But equally, I think a little bit of that is good.
Yeah, a bit of...
work on your brain. Work on your brain. He says, obviously my overwhelming frame is excellent. I'm 6'3" and I weigh 105 kilos of mostly muscle. I'm a larger guy, sorry. Some weeks I get inundated with messages from women to go on dates. But frankly, I just want to hang out with my golden doodle Giuseppe. That's a dog, by the way.
I was going to say, is that what he's calling it?
I don't know. I just don't think it's...
Someone like that would refer to it as that.
Yeah, I reckon. You're absolutely right. And Courtney Cox has declared that fillers are her biggest beauty regret in a candid chat. The reason I love this is that you are allowed to change your mind.
Yeah.
And I think that it's important to know, particularly with people in the public eye, is that whatever phase they're going through, that's a phase in their life. People that aren't in the public eye get to do that privately. So she said that was a phase I was going through and I didn't realise that I looked a bit off, and now I do and I don't do it anymore. Power to you, Courtney.
Good on you,
Cox.
Courtney.
You're the best.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
What's my name?
Who is it? Chrissy Swan's Who Am I?
Yes, my favourite time of the year, the Comedy Festival. Get your tickets and book your flights. You are going to love it. The city of Melbourne comes alive at this time. Hello, Rachel.
Hey, Chrissy.
You're vibing, aren't you? You're excited.
I am. I hope I get it.
You might be moments away from $500 cash thanks to the Melbourne International Comedy Festival.
That would be absolutely amazing.
Wouldn't it be? I'm going to tell you how this works. I've got 5 clues here about a particular celebrity. She's a comedian. There you go. I'd said it. There's one clue. She's a comedian, but for each incorrect guess you make, I'm going to have to take away $100. I don't want to, but I will. After I read out each clue, we'll give you 5 seconds to guess. Are you ready to go, Rach?
I'm ready.
Clue number 1. My first job was as a typesetter for a newspaper, which I did for 12 years.
A typesetter, did you say?
Yeah, like a graphic designer-y kind of vibe.
Is it a Ursula Carlson?
What?
Rachel, yes, it is the great woman Ursula Carlson, who has promised to come on this show next time she's in town. So that's exciting. I know.
How did you know that, Rachel?
Well, I don't know many female comedians, and I was trying to think who I've watched on TV.
Yes. And you know what? She's always said if comedy doesn't work, she'll go back to it. She absolutely loved it. Yeah,
Good
absolutely. There you go. Thank Ursula Carlson for $500 cash for you. Well done, Rach.
Oh, thanks, guys. Awesome.
Yeah. And I mean it. Get your tickets and book your flights because Melbourne International Comedy Festival is what would you call it? A vibe.
It's elite.
It's elite. It's elite.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Ash Williams is loitering outside. He's going to come in. He lives with his mum and he often posts on Instagram text messages that his mum has sent. The great Jen, who I love, by the way.
I love that. I love when he uploads his stories and they're just text, just says Jen.
Yeah, Jen. And also he doesn't offer any explanation for the text. It's just heaven on its own. And I think a text from your mum is the best thing ever. And I've got this one from my mum, Patty Swan. I'll give you the backstory. She came over for dinner probably about a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, and I tried out a new salad, the fattoush salad that I've been telling you about, lots of parsley. And anyway, the secret ingredient is the pomegranate molasses.
Okay.
Right, which is hard to get, particularly when you're 80
right.
like she is. Anyway, she says to me, she said, I'm going to try and get this pomegranate molasses. So I text her, did you get the pomegranate molasses? She says, yes. Unfortunately, I couldn't remember if it was pomegranate vinegar or pomegranate molasses. Of course, I chose the wrong one. $22 later. That salad takes your mouth straight to Lambs on Chapel, which is...
I love Lambs on Chapel.
It's like a classic souvlaki place. That salad takes your mouth straight to Lambs on Chapel. You can't help but dream of souvlaki.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Clickbait.
Forgive me, Jack, for I have sinned. I still have not been able to catch up on Married at First Sight in real life. I mean, it's all over the internet and that's where I'm getting my information. But I've seen a headline saying Bronte and Harrison choose to stay. Please explain.
Which is nuts after last week, as I filled you in on, that they had a massive fight at the dinner party.
Yeah.
He totally gaslit her.
Harrison's the worst guy ever. Is
worst
that right?
ever. Yeah,
Okay.
John Aiken was right when he told us that.
Okay.
And then last night, suddenly, they both choose to stay, which just seems weird given how fractured they were.
Yeah,
and
how much they don't like each other.
So again, they've obviously walked away from the dinner party. I think said, no, we want another week on the show. Let's stay. So they both chose to stay. But what I loved was at one point another one, because all the other contestants are like, what are you guys doing? Like,
yeah.
Bronte was crying to all of them, and now suddenly she's staying. And Melinda...
You've done your requisite time for your free set of veneers. Like, you can go.
You're an influencer now.
Yeah, that's right.
Chill out.
Of course.
You'll get your blue tick.
Yes.
And Melinda called her out and was like, this is weird, like, given what's gone on. And just have a listen to Bronte's response.
Last night, it's I'm leaving, I can't stand this. Harrison's word when Bronte left were, I'm done, I'm 100% done. And then it's this again. It's just confusing.
But you know what? Like, I hear what you're saying, but you're a huge advocate for you don't understand what happens behind closed doors.
This isn't behind closed doors, this is in front of us all.
Oh, my goodness.
Hun, you're on a reality show. There's no behind closed doors.
So how long are they going to keep up this charade?
I don't know. They're in there for another week.
Are you happy? Are you happy that they're keeping up the charade for the drama?
I am, because Harrison's, as much as he's a flog, it is good TV.
Yeah, it's true. I love this headline. Worker who wanted to get out of work early caused more than £580 million worth of damage. He's a guy, he's got a cheeky little face on his mugshot.
What did he do?
He set a ship alight. So he's a ship worker. A nuclear submarine is what he works on. And he was working on it and he was like, man, I'm jack of this. I'm sick of it. I've had that before.
Totally.
But I was working in a sandwich shop.
I remember that.
I wasn't working on a nuclear sub. Anyway, he set a fire on it. And it caused £580 million worth of damage. And when he was asked why he did that, he said, this is the best line. I mean, if I ever get a tattoo, this is it. He says, I just wanted to finish early, but I had no leave left.
Quit.
Just quit.
Quit, man.
Don't do that. What are you doing? People are very, very strange.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
And time for another round of I Love You. Will you come on my show? I welcome. I roll out the red carpet. I make a banner of honour for the great Ash Williams. Welcome.
Swanee, it's so good to be here.
So good to see you as always. I feel like I haven't seen you for ages.
You've been busy.
I have been busy and I've been overseas and you've been very busy, but we basically lived in each other's pockets for 2 years.
Yeah.
I miss that.
Yeah, we've got to get back to each other's pockets.
We do. We need to find our way back to each other's pockets like little newborn kangaroos that Fossick can land in the pouch.
I want to be nestled.
You look younger, Ash. Have you had Botox?
I haven't had Botox. It's very kind of you, Jackie. I've been doing ice baths.
Oh, yeah?
So I think they help.
I can't do them. It's too cold for me. You know, I'm like a reptile. It'll kill me.
I think if you do it, you get addicted to the rush.
What rush? Like your life.
Yeah, the coldness. You can't think about anything else because it's so cold. So it's like a meditation.
What about just meditation? That's like a meditation.
That's too hard because then you need to control your thoughts.
Yeah, right.
When it's so cold, your thoughts are just on the ice.
On surviving.
Yes. So yeah, you're out cold. I mean, I was going to say you're out cold, no, but you're with it. But you're meant to go in for about 2 minutes. I go in for 10.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a fail, an ice bath fail?
Yeah, today.
Died.
What happened? Yeah, the ultimate fail. Someone called an ambulance.
No, the ice bath just started leaking.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of deals going with 2 ice bath companies.
Of course you do.
Because I DM'd one and thinking, I'd see how that went. And then he didn't get back to me for like a day. So I wrote to the other ice bath company.
You snooze, you lose.
Right. And then that ice bath company said yes. And then in the interim, the other ice bath company came back and said yes too. So then I don't know which ice bath to go with.
You've got dueling ice bath companies.
Yeah. So
have you heard my my mantra for paying for stuff is never pay retail? Yours is just never pay.
or get paid as well. Because that's my next question to them. What's your budget? And then we'll see what's under the hood.
Where you can take this.
Yeah.
Now, Ash, you're still housemates with your mum, your beautiful mum, Jen.
Yeah, but that's purely a coincidence. I moved into a place in Camberwell and then out walks from the other bedroom, my mum. I'm like, what are you doing here? But look, she is my mum, but she's a good housemate.
She's the best. I love Jenny, and I love it when she texts you.
Here we go.
Okay, what have you got?
So the other day it rained and Mum wrote, drive carefully, as after really warm weather, when it rains, roads can be more slippery. Kiss. Yeah.
More.
Moccona Classic number 5, 200 gram, is half price at Woolworths at present. Thought you may be interested. Kiss. This is just before Christmas. Remember to do your Christmas shopping. Kiss.
I mean, can you please forward them all on to me whenever you get one, without fear or favour, just without any explanation. Thank you for saving my bacon in lockdown.
Hey, right back at you.
An official thank you.
Yeah, we got some steps up, didn't we?
We did. We solved all our problems. Well, we probably unearthed more than we solved.
Yeah, no, I've got more than I started with.
Yeah, that's the process, isn't it? That's the process.
That's it, man.
Now, I've got a TV show called Would I Lie to You, which is on Channel 10, and you're not on it this season. Maybe next season you will be.
Sure. I thought that was the end of the year. You're not on it. No, I know.
I don't know why. You're the best. You tell the best stories ever. But we play a game every Monday in honour of the show, which is on at 8:40 Channel 10 tonight, featuring Tommy Little, Geraldine Hickey, Peter Roseson, who's gorgeous, and Miff Warhurst, say no more, where we tell two truths and a lie, and we got to guess which one is which. We're giving you the honours today, Ash.
Do you want the two truths and a lie about me or my mum?
I reckon let's go with Jenny.
Yeah, we're in the theme of Jen's texts. Let's go, Jen.
Yeah.
Okay. This morning, she needed help opening a jar of tomato sauce.
Mm-hmm.
During the week, she asked me to fill her car up with petrol, but then said don't, because I'm taking it to the mechanics and someone might steal it because it's full of petrol.
That one checks out, yep.
Third, her favourite saying is, you're not going to be late, are you?
You're not going to be late. These are hard.
I think the first one is a lie and the second two are truths. The jar opening.
You don't
is a
think
lie.
she needed help with a jar of tomato sauce?
No.
All right, I'll go with you. You're the executive producer. You can make the executive decision. The tomato sauce is a lie. The others are true.
Yeah, correct, Jackie. Correct, Swan. I made it too easy because the detail was in the second and third.
Okay.
I want to unpack the petrol one. So someone ordinarily wouldn't steal the Honda.
That's the thing. I mean, no one's going to steal the car. They're just after the petrol, Mum thinks.
They'd steal a whole car for $80 worth of petrol.
That's it. Mum,
and then what are they going to do with it? Siphon it out with a straw?
Hey, look, you don't need to make sense of it. These are Mum's logic, And
rules. What's her saying?
So if you're going out and it's going to be like past 8 o'clock, she'll always say, you're not going to be late, are you?
Like late home?
Yeah, late.
So late is like 2 in the morning?
No, late when you're living with your mum is like 10.
I'd be home like late.
Yeah.
So I don't go out anymore. I just watch MAFS and go to bed, and
I can vouch for that. Yeah. Thank you so much. You brought so much joy to us this Monday.
I love it. This is so chill in here. I love it in here.
It's good fun. Please come back.
Yeah.
Can you believe that I've got my own show and I can just do whatever I like?
This feels too fun.
I know. Long may it last.
Yeah.
It's the Chrissy Swan Show on
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I love having a whinge, Jack.
Oh, same. There's nothing better.
And usually they're about very small things, really irrelevant things.
Yeah.
That's sort of my specialty. And then I like to balance it out by talking about positive things. So here I present to you a little win and a little whinge. Which do you get first?
I always want to start with the win because the whinge is always more fun.
Okay. So the little win is this. I'm obsessed with this Fitbit.
Yep.
Right. Sleep with it 100%, 24/7, always on. The time was very small and my eyes are not great unless I've got my glasses on.
Yeah.
So even just to see the time, I was like squinting. I was putting it up on my eye. I was like, what is it? And I thought, well, this is annoying. I can't even see the time. So I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to get a new Fitbit, and I don't want to. I'm going to have to get a big one, you know, and it's quite small.
They don't look as good. Yeah, yours goes with any outfit because you can't tell it's a Fitbit. It looks like a nice bracelet.
That's right, and that's why I love it. Well, apparently you just go on the app and you can choose a different face, and I chose a different face display. So I saved myself the annoyance of not being able to see the time, and also the money of buying a Fitbit that I don't like.
That's a win.
That's a win. Now for the whinge. What is it about recipes that you look up online and there's no joke 6 pages of a story about the history of the food and what it means to the cook and who in their family likes it? Just give me the ingredients and the method and go away.
So do they make both of those things, the ingredient and the method, hard to find?
Yes. There is a button I've just discovered that says jump to recipe, which I always do now, but it irritates the crap out of me. It's like, guys, I know what a butter chicken is. I know where it comes from. I don't need to know what province in India it originates from and how the person feels about cinnamon quills versus cinnamon bark.
I'm surprised they even give you that button, because I reckon the idea behind that is to keep you on that page for as long as they can, so their stats can show that you're looking at more of their advertisements. That's what I think all web pages do now.
You are a cruel and cunning leader. But I like the way, because I just think it's annoying. It just annoys the crap out of me. Anyway, there's my little win and my little whinge.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.